Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. Queen V here. What's up? We have the victory. I am here with a wonderful special guest. His name is Tommy Lockwood, and we're going to be pooling our energies together to pull off this amazing Amazon jungle adventure retreat to help all those who are really ready to heal their mind, body, souls, and spirits to really come into themselves this amazing year of 2020. I would like to introduce Tommy and let him tell you a little bit about himself. Go ahead, Tommy, take it over.
Well, thank you so much, Veronica, and to everybody at, Higher Realm Holistics and all those active listeners who are participating in this awakening. My name is Tommy Lockwood. I'm an author of a book called Fasting with the Masters, a guide for self-healing. I've been on a journey of self-discovery and I say uncovering the mysteries of nature, and have been privileged to learn from a lot of wonderful, distinguished teachers. And over the course of 10 years, it's been, helping myself, helping others more into the recent, years. I've been developing different kinds of programs for detoxing and for fasting. And that includes retreats, right? So I've been spending a lot of time in the Amazon of Ecuador, and it's been wonderful to discover a lot of plant medicines that carry those minerals that we need from the soil. I don't know if a lot of people are aware of the quality of the soil that even if you're getting organic foods in the US, it's probably not going to be the same as the foods grown in places like Ecuador or the Caribbean. And the plant medicines specifically from the Amazon have a very, very special healing power. And there's actually a very big reason overall why there's fires in the Amazon and why there's been so much attention. And that's because nature is trying to communicate something to us, which I find that this year of 2020, to be able to go back to the Amazon rainforest and be amongst the tribe of the Shuar of Ecuador, which is essentially this teacher who has worked with me in providing plant medicines for me and some of the people that I work with closely. And it's going to be an amazing adventure to go to the Amazon and to have also you, Veronica, to do a lot of the things that are part of the programs that I encompass, which is the spiritual aspects that healing is intertwined with. So it's not just physical things like what plant medicines, what foods are alkaline and what are hybrids, it's not only that kind of stuff, but we're also working with the body. Because the truth of the matter is, spiritual people, if you had like practices that are good for the physical body too, like knowing the things that I can share, your depth of experience and what you can have in this lifetime as far as your awakening can be greater, because these plants, as they're coming into us cleansing, they're activating ancestral DNA, what we call the junk DNA, and they do help us awaken to a lot of our hidden talents, our greater aspects of ourselves. And that's, besides all the amazing physical testimonies that I've had, with my programs and things like that, I can't put aside the wonderful things, people talk to me about, which is the energy, part of it. I have more energy to do what I want. I can manifest faster by going through a detox, because you're literally taking the density out of the body. And there's a reason why they say as above, so below. So you clean this, you're actually freeing up a lot of the more elusive things in life, right? So, I know that that was a lot at once, but I feel a lot of people are resonating with going to the Amazon and experiencing something outside of the US. And, it's something that I have a lot of honor into, because nature is actually calling for humanity to learn of its amazing past and work with the ancestral wisdoms that we still have, because, that's actually very rare. I mean, Veronica, you and I are from the same island, and I can say that.
Yes. We have a Haitian and a Dominican going over to the Amazon jungle. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. And I can say that even in our island, a lot of the plants that I know are healing are there. We just don't have the elders anymore to say this plant, this plant, that.
Unfortunately, that's like one of my major things. And I know that's how I manifested you, through your wonderful partner, Tyler, who's one of my subscribers, who brought us together out of the blue. I was like, okay, 2020, I want to work with somebody who worked with Dr. Sebi, which you did, one of my heroes. It's amazing. I could not believe it. I was like, whoa, yes. And I wanted to go to the Amazon jungle. But I was like, okay, what's this little Haitian girl going to do in the Amazon jungle? I don't know. I sort of want to go so people know what the heck they're doing. And boom, there it is. Okay, how wonderful is that? So with us getting together, it's just, to me, it's just amazing. We manifested each other, and now you manifested us, okay? Because you're ready for this amazing blast off, like I said, 2020 is, where you're going to reach your highest heights. This is about going for your highest heights, okay? The Amazon was literally my highest heights. And here we go.
Yeah, I like what you said about the highest heights, because the truth is, it's an amazing blessing. I mean, in 2020, to be able to free up those energetic things. I mean, we're really gonna have it all in there in the 7-day journey from March 11th to the 18th. We will have a little bit of everything. We have 4 days in the Amazon with a lot of activations. There's a therapy that I myself got certified, and also my, my romantic partner, Maria, who happens to be working with me too. Tyler is an amazing, energy to this, that actually brought you, Veronica, to this, well, to me, actually brought us together. So I'm very grateful for that. Like, it's only a team of 3 of us. And, in Ecuador, we have a lot more people that work with us. But we will have essentially Lemurian therapies along with your activations, Veronica. And Lemuria code is actually a sort of like acupuncture, but without needles, really working with the energy body. And it's a very interesting type of therapy, as well as what is known as the Tayo's Cave, which is this relic of Ecuador, where they found a lot of ancient tablets and different things, but there's many entrances to this cave. Our goal is not to go exploring, but we will go to a designated space to meditate. But there's also water that's there, that's pure, coming from like the cave systems, like pure alkaline water. And the energy there is wonderful. Not only, are we gonna have the spiritual side, we will go to also the medicinal plants that are there. We're going to be walking around the Amazon and be like, that plant is good for this, that plant is good for that. You will take home herbs from there that are available for you to continue the healing in your own space, because the soil from the Amazon is not going to be the same as what you could find in the US. So a lot of the plants that you will take from there will carry that strength, and it's truly wonderful. After that whole adventure thing, because there's a lot of climbing and a lot of like traveling and walking, we will be going to a beach house up by the mountain. And in this house, we will be having a more relaxing time. We will be making a lot more things that we can do in the Amazon, like, cakes, different kinds of things that are like sweets or whatnot. Even though they're a lot of people may realize, whoa, why are we detoxing? But we are, because we're using ancient grains to create these like meals, right? So anything that you actually like can be made very healthy in an alkaline way, burgers, pizzas. But we're gonna be showing you with, you know, professional cooks and different things, how you can make really easy vegan stuff at home that's gluten-free. And in there, we will be having visits to the thermal springs. So there's actually thermal waters accessible to us. In the Amazon, though, we will have different types of waters available to us, including water tasting through a bamboo. So a lot of the stuff that we did last year is that when we went with a group, the guy cut up like one of the bamboos that was growing. We just cut a piece of it, and literally the water is coming through, and we had fresh bamboo water. It was really wonderful. So there's a lot of experiences that we're going to show you in Ecuador. I feel like for a whole week retreat, it's not just the Amazon. We will try to show you more things, and then, you know, just the community of it. It's a wonderful thing because everybody that's going to be there will be of like minds, you know. And I personally have met the most wonderful people when I do events like that, you know, and participated in events like that in the past, because I've been leading retreats for a while and participating in other people's retreats, specifically working with ancestral plant medicines for 5 years. But overall, my journey has been of 10 years in the holistic world, and I'm almost 30. I know I don't look it, but it's a wonderful thing to feel alive, to feel healthy, and to make sure that I'm going to stick around for the people that I love. And this is actually what it's about. It's reaching the highest heights in 2020. These experiences that you will have in the Amazon will be unforgettable. And we already have wonderful people that have been signing up to the program already. And, you know, it's just so exciting to be able to open it up to your people, Veronica, and Higher Realm Holistics. And I've been doing the meditations you've been doing, and especially because what's going on with the earth and everything, you can even tell us more about why it's important on your own. And if you have any more questions specifically to me, because like I told you in the beginning of this, I know so much about this event because I've done it last year, but there's a lot of details that, you know, I missed saying it, but I just wanted to give people an overview and not so much detail. But, you know, if there are necessary things that you want to ask me, and for your viewers, you can ask.
For sure. Well, the link will be in the description below. So please check out Tommy's website, and there's an information form and everything like that. So you could just do that. And this trip is amazing. It comes at the right time because, oh my God, it so coincides with the activations I've been receiving and sharing with you guys with the Red Dragon Queen. How amazing is that? And pulling me into the whole Mayan astrology and what's going on with that. I had even more experiences last night and this morning with her, and she just opened her arms and said, "I'm waiting for you in the jungle." I was like, oh my God, I had no idea it was all going to be so interconnected. So, child, I'm ready for it. I hope you're ready for it too, because this is going to be a heck of an experience. Not only am I going there to help Tommy and his group with helping those who attend reach their highest heights when it comes to their spirituality and their mind, and connecting them, having the mind, body, soul connection. You guys know I'm very big on that, because your body is an instrument. Your body's your instrument, is your vehicle of ascension. To, you know, in Western society, it is so ignored. And then on top of that, with the whole spiritual movement, the New Age movement, they're telling you to ignore your body. No, you cannot ascend in this lifetime without your body. We're taking our bodies with us. That's why we're going through all these activations. That's why we're having all these ascension symptoms. Our junk DNA is waking up. So you want this great, pure, clean vehicle so you can ascend to your highest heights. Okay. And it's not to say that, oh, this is going to make you a vegan for the rest of your life. Maybe it will. Maybe you just need it for this moment to cleanse you, to get to that next vortex level, to level up. Okay. So if you're ready to have your big level up, if you're not there yet, this is it. This is the kick in the pants that's going to really boost you up. Right, Tommy?
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's rightfully, to your viewers to know, like what you mentioned about Dr. Sebi and all these, wonderful teachers that have come my way. Maybe your viewers know them, maybe not, but I have learned from two, like my formation with my teachers has been, the main ones have been ones who taught me about fasting, how to heal myself, my skin, my personal issues, right? Because that's how I started all this. So I've been working through my own healing in the beginning more so than now, and then it's a blessing that I've been able to now share some of that wisdom. And when I look for solutions myself, I prayed for my first teacher. He was a Jamaican herbalist, taught me a lot, passed away, and then came across Dr. Sebi's teachings on YouTube or whatnot. I studied him. It was overall like 3 years, and then I met him like towards the last part of those 3 years. After studying him so much, spend about a month with him, interviewed him on my YouTube channel in Spanish, and I also have on my podcast our interview in English. And if you know, Dr. Sebi did a lot of stuff for the body. He won a Supreme Court case proving a lot of the things that he did. I learned some of that wisdom, but even still, after he passed on, I started learning from the Amazon, right? So I started learning with teachers who work with plants from there. And essentially where we're going in Ecuador, it's a teacher of mine that actually has wooden cabins with beds, and at night we do have a little bit of electricity, but for the most part you can't make a call in there. There's no Wi-Fi, and that's really important, because there's a reason why Wi-Fi goes through the walls, and I'm in this room and I can get Wi-Fi, is because vibrations go through the physical. So when you're in the Amazon and at night, you're getting the symphony of all the animals and little crickets, and you get to see the stars without no light pollution, plus all of the physical and energetic work we're going to do. It's just knowing how to really take this 2020 into another level, because just like you and I were talking on the phone yesterday, and then I just got off the phone coming into this call with someone who's coming to this retreat, like so quickly, how things happen. But truly, I do say, not only the physical benefits that you can see on my website are really good, because I'm with you, Veronica, like I don't have time to explain too much the emotional and spiritual benefits people get in the healings, because a lot of people are really interested in the science and all this kind of stuff. The good news is, if you're with us 7 days, you get to ask me and Veronica all of your questions. You get to be with us. I can explain to you in a way that you can understand, because personality is everything. When I'm speaking with you, I'm not speaking to you like I do everybody else. And that's the advantage of these retreats, because not only are you going to have Veronica being the expert in all of the different things that are happening, around the earth, and doing the activations and getting that Reiki, we will be doing a lot more things in that you could take with you home, and you can understand physically how to care for yourself. And then, also take the wisdom of the elders, because if I didn't have this teacher, I probably, would walk on the forest of the Amazon and not know that this plant is good for this plant is good for that. And to be there, bathe in the river, do the activations in these caves. It's, I got to tell you, we took 5 people last year, and they've been like family to me, unforgettable. This is actually the cool part. In the cave we did, because we were so clean in our detox, we went in this cave and did a meditation, and we're going to do it again this time around. And we chose 3 shapes and 3 colors, and we mentally, telepathically send a shape and a color to see how good a person can perceive it telepathically. And I got to tell you, the activity was super fascinating. We were able to say like, yeah, yellow, I'm getting a yellow triangle. Like, oh my God, yeah, yellow triangle. And we're in total darkness in this cave. So we're using this eye rather than these. And, you know, based on the cleansing that we do, the body does become active in what we call dormant abilities, right? And essentially, I don't want to get too freaky for people, but
my people are used to that.
Yeah,
Trust me.
It really is a little bit of everything. And if you learn about me and have a conversation with me, you know that I've studied a lot of religious traditions, and I know through my formation in university a lot of the different things relating to these cultures, shamanic cultures, even before coming into them. And I manifested these teachers, these healers to come, and I'm still learning from them. This month I'm learning from, I'm going back to Ecuador at the end of February, and I'm going to be working with a Peruvian healer who was featured in a documentary on Netflix called The Last Shaman. And this guy also is very knowledgeable in plants. And so, like I say, I'm always learning. I suppose that I have to say the Most High, the Almighty, the presence that moves everything has blessed me with, I would say, the best healers that I would ever want to learn from. And some of them are not alive anymore. And the fact that exists in the teachings and their words still resonate in my body, as I let them in when they spoke to me, I can I can share that with people. And not to go too much into all of these like woo-ha things, but I've been blessed to still have communication with my teachers, even though they've passed. And that's because of the work that I do spiritually. And, and it's proof that the indigenous people have it. When we did these exercises in the caves, actually the most powerful person in the group was the indigenous who lived there. He was actually able to send us like super clear pictures. And, we were really astonished because the beauty and simplicity, the beauty in being in nature, in the Amazon, the lungs of the planet, that oxygen coming in and fueling your brain. I mean, the benefits that you, as the viewers, that you can get by coming and being a part of this group is truly phenomenal. And I don't even have the words to say, how much benefit you get out of it. It's truly fantabulous, or like wonderful, and like no words. There are 5-dimensional words to describe it. That's it.
I am so excited, and I'm so excited to share this experience with you guys. The space is limited. The maximum amount of people we can have are 10. So far, we have a couple of people already. So the sooner the better. And straight up, the flights are rather cheap. I already booked my flight, and it cost me $350 round trip. Okay, and that's JetBlue, which I really like. So it's not that expensive. I know American Airlines flies out there. JetBlue does, and it's rather inexpensive. And what's that other airline you were telling me?
Yeah,
Tommy?
Tame, T-A-M-E is another airline. There is actually another great app you can find on the App Store. It's called Hopper, and it actually looks for the cheapest flights, and even tells you which day would be better in terms of cost. And that's how I get my flights as well. Very, very affordable. And like I say, people go to the page, see all the details, the schedule is there. Essentially, we all gather on the 11th in the evening in the city of Guayaquil to take the bus into the Amazon. And so, we recommend the arrivals be the 11th before 7 p.m. So that way you have time to, freshen up, change, and get your things, because you can't take your your suitcases in Amazon, you will need backpacks. So what we have done is that we have a chauffeur that will receive everybody's bags in the terminal of the bus. And the only thing you can take with you is the bags for the jungle. And then once we leave the jungle, we have the chauffeur bring the suitcases again to everybody. And so if people ask, this is a very high quality event. We will have a lot of, a lot of transportation, good lodging, and essentially, if you have any questions, you can book a call with me. And the most important thing is reservations, right? The reservations are the way that I know how many people are going to go, and we can figure out the rest of the amount as we go. But the reason why is that last year we did this event, and actually something happened with the bus system, and I had to make an adjustment, pretty much on the fly. And when you have a group of people with you, especially coming from other countries who've never been, safety is very important. So there's a reason why the value is how it is, because we're promising the highest quality value in return and even beyond. Because once you come to be a part of this event, you will be like family to us, and essentially we'll be living together for 7 days, really. And we have, like Veronica says, a limited amount of space available, because we already have, all of this kind of planned out, especially the lodging, the transportation, and the amount that we can house as far as taking people from one place to the other. So the city is Guayaquil. You would need to arrive there, and you can, depending on if you're going to stay longer or not, you can leave the evening of the 18th when we conclude. So that's actually the whole, complete overview. The details are on the page. So is there anything else that I missed, Veronica, that you might want to say, or you might want to get out of me, squeeze out of me?
No, I think it's pretty good. Of course, the link is already on my website. Okay, I also already put the link in my community page. Again, I will have it in the description box below. So please contact Tommy for all that information. He's the organizer. Okay, he's the head of this all. I'm going along for the ride. I am a guest speaker, and just FYI, because this will also be playing on Tommy's channel too, I am a Usui Reiki master. I'm a certified holistic integrative health nurse. I have a practice out here in Miami Beach, Florida. I'm an intuitive healer. Also, I do acupressure. I am certified in EFT tapping, spiritual counselor, guide, and coach. So that's it, everyone. And thank you so much for your attention. And I hope to see you in the jungles along with us.
Amazing. Thank you so much for doing this, Veronica, and to your viewers at Higher Realm Holistics. I really appreciate all the meditations and the wonderful community that you're building. And for me, it's an honor to express and to extend this invitation to your viewers and to mine who are looking at it. I'm not really active on YouTube. My thing has been Instagram for the whole 2019.
What is your Instagram?
Yeah, my handle is at Tommy Lockwood. So my website is TommyLockwood.com, YouTube Tommy Lockwood on Instagram as well. And I'm looking forward to doing more YouTube stuff, and especially kind of reviving some of that podcast, which is on iTunes. It's a beautiful show called Wellness Revolution, and I'm happy to announce now that we're all here that we will be doing a collaboration with Higher Realm Holistics and Veronica as well. So look out for that in the future.
Wellness Revolution, is that what you called it?
Yeah, Wellness Revolution podcast. It is on iTunes already. The last season is on. A lot of great interviews, including Dr. Savies and other holistic experts. So that's actually the reason why I do it, is because even though I have my years of experience, I also like to share other people's, and we combine and we create, unfathomable years of experience in one conversation. So that's why I love to do this and collaborate. So with that said, I want to send you all off with a kiss, and thank you, Veronica.
Okay, sugar.
Much love.
All right. Thank you, Tommy, for being here. Okay, guys. I'll see you in the jungle. I see you on the tube. Thank you for listening and watching us. And yay, how awesome. Let's manifest this amazing new 5D world together. More sugar, okay? Because you deserve it. Bye.